Welcome back. With the 4th of July just around the corner, many of you are planning to hit the beach and enjoy the summer fun. Well, this morning we have a special guest who has some critical information that could make your beach visit safer. Joining me right now is Maxwell Ervanian, Prevention and Training Officer with Ocean Rescue Lifeguards in Jacksonville Beach. Thanks for joining us, Max.
Absolutely.
All right, so with people getting ready for the 4th of July, wanting to have a good time, what can they do to make sure that it's a safe time for them as well?
You know, anytime someone comes out to the beach, the number one thing we always want to remind all bathers and beachgoers is be aware of your surroundings and know what to expect when coming out to the beach, whether that's the weather, the ocean conditions, and do you have all the right supplies to enjoy a safe beach activity day. So really making sure that you're checking the weather before you come to the beach, checking those ocean conditions, and then of course swim in front of a lifeguard and always swim with somebody.
We will get to the conditions in a second, but you mentioned having the right supplies. So what are some of those supplies that maybe people forget about bringing because they're just so used to either going out to the beach or just wanting to get out quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, a chair and umbrella is a great example. You know, the sun's beating down on you. It's going to be a hot day at the beach. You're definitely going to want to make sure to bring an umbrella and then also bring in a chair or bring in an extra towel so that you can sit down in that shade and enjoy the beach environment without the sun beating on you.
We know, unfortunately, there have been several situations of deadly circumstances when it comes to rip currents. Thankfully not here, but we know that there have been some serious situations in other places in Florida. What should people keep in mind with either identifying a rip current or if they are unfortunately in a rip current?
Sure. The number one thing that we've seen, and including in all of those tragic situations that involve around rip currents or just ocean conditions, is people overestimating their ability to swim in the ocean. So the very first thing that we want to remind all bathers and beachgoers when they're going to the beach is to ensure that they are safe while going into that water, ensuring that it is a yellow flag day, ensuring that they are good in the ocean and swimming in the ocean. But whenever you go into the water, you're always going to want to swim with a buddy, never swim alone, swim in front of that lifeguard, and keep an extra eye out when you are in the water in case your buddy is injured or does need help. You can either render that aid or try to flag a lifeguard down for that assistance.
What should someone do if they end up seeing someone in a rip current and are thinking about trying to go save them? Is that a good idea?
Absolutely not. Some of our most tragic incidents that we have seen on the beach in the last year have been would-be rescuers getting into problems themselves. So in the event that you see someone in distress or you feel that someone is going to be in trouble in the water, is to immediately summon the closest lifeguard or call 911 if you do not see a lifeguard nearby.
Lastly, we know that lifeguards are on staff at the beaches. What kind of circumstance have they seen over the last several weeks? And is this 4th of July preparation a little bit different for them this year? If so, how?
No, same 4th of July preparation as we always do. You know, we're going to make sure that we have extra lifeguards staffed up and down the beach proper. We'll be continuing our normal truck patrol operations that we do on a busy day. But no matter what, we want to make sure that the bathers and beachgoers are safe. So we cannot stress enough to swim near a lifeguard, never swim alone. In the event of emergency, call 911.
Maxwell Ervanian, thank you so much for joining us.